There's some news coming out today from Russia that ups the bar for stupidity. Raw Story reports, quote, Russia has passed a controversial law banning transvestites and transgender people from driving. The legislation that entered into force this week bans anyone with a range of disorders, including transvestites, transsexuals, people with sexual fetishes, voyeurs, pedophiles, and pathological gamblers. Okay, I have so many thoughts on this. First of all, shouldn't pedophiles be in jail anyway? Like they're saying, oh, I can't allow these pedophiles to drive. Well, shouldn't allow the pedophiles in society, period, right? Are you saying people who are pedophiles, they already committed the act, right? And they're not allowed to drive? How about you put them in prison? How about, I don't understand. I mean, that's like the one, it's like which one doesn't fit in the mix? Yeah, pedophiles. Because everything else isn't even an issue, right? We're not going to allow transgender people and people with fetishes. Okay, people with fetishes. So I've said on this show before, and given away too much information, and I'm about to do it again, I've said that every once in a while, I'd like to see some face sitting. Why the fuck not, right? Just something I'm into. Is it weird? I don't know. I really don't think it's that weird of a kink compared to other kinks that we've covered on the show and spoken about, and people we've spoken to. That's a relatively mild kind of thing, right? But it is considered a fetish. It's considered such a fetish that you're not allowed to make face-sitting porn anymore in Britain. We covered that story. Unbelievable. They did protests that included Occupy face-sitting. People would face-sit in public to say, fuck you for banning it. But look, it's considered a fetish. So I guess I wouldn't be able to drive in Russia. People are so full of shit. The government is so full of shit. Because you and I both know that those people who work in the government in Russia, who pushed this bill, who signed this bill, Vladimir Putin himself, you're telling me he's not into any weird shit? I guarantee you he's into way weirder shit than face-sitting. Imagine you come in there and you just take his keys and you're like, sorry, big guy. I mean, look, it's not me, it's you. You're the one that said that this is a big issue, so we're implementing what you said. Nobody with any fetishes whatsoever. I don't want to say that you have fetishes, but dude, I saw your search engine. Your search engine isn't just everybody doing it in missionary position, Protestant style. They're all such fucking hypocrites. But even like gamblers can't drive. Gamblers can't drive. I have no words for their stupidity. Transgender people. So people who were born essentially male and they feel female, they're born female and they feel male. They're born one thing, they know they're the other, and they just live their lives according to their reality. Somehow they can't figure out how to press down a pedal the right amount and hold a steering wheel. It's such stupidity, but look, it's bullshit. I'll tell you why they did this. It's bullshit, but I'll tell you why they did this. They say that the laws are to cut back on Russia's high road death rate. But yeah, here's what's really going on. The Russian economy, as we've seen in the news over the past few weeks, is imploding because they're so reliant on oil, on gas, and they have massive sanctions put on them since the whole Crimea-Ukraine situation. So the economy is imploding. The ruble, which is the Russian currency, is losing a lot of its value. The people are angry. They're pissed off. There were protests recently, which is very rare in Russia because they don't usually allow it. So Vladimir Putin is desperate. So what is he doing? He's doing what he always does when he's desperate. He's scapegoating and trying to rally support from his conservative base. He always goes to the Orthodox Church for support whenever he's in a particular situation where he feels like he's under pressure. So, look, not saying that U.S. policy has always been right or good or just towards Russia. I don't think it has. That's a different conversation. But Vladimir Putin's a bad guy, and the Russian government is a bad government. I mean, they've criminalized, gay propaganda, which what they're really doing is criminalizing anything that's pro-gay. You can't utter a pro-gay word. You can't be gay. There's an epidemic of violence against gays there, not being addressed by the government. In fact, they condone it. There's cops who stand by as gay kids get beaten up. And they think that's the thing that's so frustrating is they think they're standing up for morality, right? They think they're the upstanding citizens, and we are the ones who are doing the right thing, and we are the ones who are civilized. No, you're not. You're not. You're the exact fucking opposite. Passing arbitrary rules to control people's lives, because you're trying to divert attention from the fact that you suck with the economy and you suck with foreign policy. How about trying this radical thing on social issues called freedom? How about saying gay people get rights, transgender people get rights? How about saying you're not going to come fuck with people and their ability to drive if they're gamblers or if they're into fetishes? It's such a ridiculous thing to even have a conversation about, but it was just implemented. Like, I love how we're talking about it. It's not like it's been in existence and we're fighting against it at this point. It's like, no, they just put it into place. It's a new idea. Like, it's a new brilliant thing. Oh, I got an idea. We could say fuck you to everybody who's not super vanilla and standard and not straight and an upstanding Russian citizen. Fuck off.